Hello, Bitwig certified end user and professional DJ, Vic Vapor with you, and welcome to my Bitwig Studio 2.3 course. Before we get started, I just want to say if it's the first time you're visiting the Martini Lounge channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell, and we'll see you inside.
Okay, so we manipulated, added some insert effects, manipulated the sound, and I briefly, you saw me briefly kind of scan over the modulators, and it's one of the most powerful tools within inside of Bitwig Studio, and it's the one that most producers that have converted over or using this DAW that really enjoy, is the flexibility of modulating all the different parameters and creating some really unique environments and sound designs. So I don't want to spend a detailed section here where I'm going to teach you every aspect of everything, because if you really think about what a modulator is in the general sense, it's just a way to manipulate a parameter. Like, for instance, I'm going to take my mouse, I'm going to hover over and grab, click and hold this frequency, and now I'm moving it up and down with my mouse. That's what a modulator does, is just moves that parameter, but it's going to move it in a point-specific manner according to the modulator you pick. So let's take a look at that. That's the general concept for anybody that's trying to figure out what this modulation nonsense is all about. So I'm picking all the wrong deals here. So if I want to add a modulator to one of these parameters out here, I select the little circle with a line that opens up a modulator additional area. So I click the add, and now I've got all the modulators that are available to me here. And like I said, they're all point specific on how they modulate, but they all do the same thing in the end. They move a parameter. So each one of these is going to do something specific to move a parameter. And it really doesn't matter what you pick until you really get fluid with sound design. Then you start to understand how you want things maybe to move and what timestamp you want them to move with. So hopefully I'm adding some clarity to the fact of what these are actually accomplishing for you. So I'm just going to pick one here for the sake of this little video to give you a little bit clearer idea. And we will go with, let's go with steps. So steps is essentially, it's going to step through, and you'll see what I mean when I open it up. So you can click on this arrow to open it up further, or you can just click anywhere in the box, and now it opens up further. So this hasn't been assigned to anything. It isn't going to affect anything. Nothing's going to happen until I hit this guy, and then it blinks, telling me it's waiting to assign itself to something. And then you see these parameters over here kind of dim out, and they're ready for assignment. We're just going to assign the frequency. And I'm going to get a little extreme here so that we can hear what's happening to the audio. But essentially that range that I just selected there by clicking, holding, and pushing up is now assigned to whatever this parameter wants to do to it. So we will play, and nothing's happening yet. There's no indication that there's any movement, and because it's waiting for me to choose how it should move. And on the steps parameter, we will go to, let's go to free, and this little dice right here is a random knob, so it's going to randomize the steps. Now you see the movement. See how it started moving around real crazy, bipolar, back and forth? And it's doing that in accordance with the free movement, the 16th, and then the random steps that it's assigned itself. You know, and maybe that's too violent. Maybe that's not what you're looking for. So each of these modulators gives you options and flexibility to adjust rates. You can slow it down. Now it's just experiment. You know what I mean? It's not any right or wrong. You just got to understand that a modulator moves something that it's assigned to. I showed you how to assign it. Now it's just really goofing around and finding a sound that, you know, sounds great and unique. That's kind of the whole fun of Bitwig. I mean, I probably, like so many other producers, have spent a few hours just sitting in front of the computer tweaking little knobs and playing with the modulators. So Just wanted to kind of give you a quick breakdown here. Again, this course isn't designed to, master a track for Beatport. I'm going to have plenty of videos of that moving forward. That's what my channel is all about. So, this is more in mind for the beginner or someone that's just migrating over and wants to kind of learn how to get around Bitwig and understand the workflow. So that's a little bit about modulators and what modulators can do. So let's go ahead and move on to the next video and talk about other ways we can manipulate sound.